Hi Leo, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to thank you so much for your presence, for joining me for this reading, but I also do want to remind you, per usual, this is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48 hours for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this reading, to this video, not just following when I post it. So apply it as you should. But we're going to begin and pull from the Sacred Light Oracle deck, and then we'll move on to, I think, the Mystic Mondays. Let's do some shuffling. I feel a very peaceful but busy vibe about your energy, about the next 48 for you. Okay, a lot to accomplish is what I'm getting, and I feel like you're exuding the energy of a winner. Whether you realize this throughout the next 48 fully or at all, you truly are. But I also feel like for whatever reason, you're feeling quite tired. I mean, if you're watching this close to when I'm posting it, it is, what day is it? The 27th and the 28th of December, 2022 does mark the beginning of Mercury retrograde. Okay, so that definitely can be playing into your overly tired or just kind of what feels like a bland time for you to an extent. But either way, I feel like it will feel very rewarding when you get a lot accomplished, okay? But Temple Secrets, secrecy, isolation, observation, and ritual magic. Now, there is going to be a bit of a magical vibe written all over the next 48 for you where you accomplish things with ease. Bear with me. I just want to make sure that's focusing. And let's get some more light going. But I just feel like you're coming off very mysterious. People are wondering what Leo's up to. People are wondering what you're going through. Because it seems a bit evident in the eyes of others that you are dealing with a lot, going through a lot, potentially hints of emotion wrapped up in it all, or just, again, people are seeing that you're tired, but at the same time, it feels like more than that, right? It's connected to the planets. It's just you're doing a lot, getting a lot done once again. But I just feel like there's an observer kind of way about you. Okay, if you can even see that right, a vibe where you're seeing the truth. Okay, within people, places, situations, and I feel like you're knowing more than you're speaking. Okay, but I feel like you're also speaking the truth in certain other ways, or at least one very important way for you. Quite overly serious in a lot of ways in the next 48, as I'm drawn to the front of the oracle box here. Okay, but there are moments where you crack a smile, something makes you laugh, and it just feels quite gratifying in that sense. But I do want to pull one or two more here. Okay, we're gonna actually take this one, Light Seeker. This one talking about your light quest, being a visionary, your mental strength as a Leo overall, and your resilience. And I feel like naturally that speaks upon the next 48 where you don't give up quite easily, right? And when you do, it's just simply meant to be for at least the time being. But I really do feel like you are needing to get a release in certain ways, okay? Some of you needing a good workout, excuse me as I stutter. I feel like energy is truly affecting you in the next 48, and so you need to remember that. When a situation feels unhealthy or just is weighing you down in certain ways, take some steps away, okay? Stroll away towards nature if you can, if Mother Nature allows it. Strut towards something that feels productive for you, okay? But then I feel like this one as well, very interesting. We have the Healing Hands card, or rather the Sphere of Light card, talking about healing hands, empathic qualities, naturally, as we were just talking about energy and how it's affecting you, and animal wisdom. You might also be thinking about or helping somebody else or multiple people with their empathic abilities, okay? Or just how to cope with energy in one way, shape, or form. But I do feel like this vibe about you in the next 48, in the eyes of others, even I want to say in the ears of others, just giving off a very, or at least being observed in a very wise, kind of old soul light. And I feel like the spiritual meaning of a bear, okay, a bear is going to be speaking upon the next 48 for you, but there's a sense of working towards freedom with this horse here, okay? Let's move on to the tarot part of the reading. Leaping towards what you deserve is what I'm hearing. Leaping towards what you deserve. Sorry, I've been holding the light, so I'm going to have to pick it back up. But what else do we have for Leo? We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. So 10-10, my friend. Abundance, okay? Peace, happiness. That's what you deserve at this time the most. And I feel like you are looking very good. And that's going to be apparent to those who observe you, see you with the King of Pentacles. And it's this feeling where you don't need to force it, you don't need to prove it, but people are very impressed, and it's just, again, a lot going on where that's not your main focus, the attention you're receiving, but then at certain moments you can't help but notice that. Okay, just adjust the light, that should be a lot better. But I also feel like there's thoughts of a specific somebody, okay, or connecting with this specific somebody, feeling very love and or sexually connected in one way, shape, or form. And I feel the need to say you're energetically connected to this individual, okay, and some through your dreams. But there's a creative way about the way you view things in the next 48, the way you work towards building something from the ground up or just in general. And I feel like the slight shaky way about you, this came up in your January reading for your money and career. It's due to energy, okay, spiritual energy, and or those who surround you, okay, or you were just connected to. And I feel like somebody senses this about you, okay, if not multiple people. And with the 7 of Cups, once again, it's just this, I have a lot to get done, okay, I know realistically this one day at hand, right, it's not going to all get done now, but what can I, they're saying chop off my to-do list. In a non-aggressive way. What can I just see as, done once again? And they're saying finito, okay? Allowing for oneself to feel that weight lifted off your plate, off your list, and then you can just shift on forward. But it feels like there's just multiple areas of your life, possibilities mulling around in your mind while you're strolling around, migrating, doing what you have to do, right? Love, sexual matters, your vision, your third eye opening, the truth in it all, how you're blossoming, how something else is blossoming. Breathe, okay, breathe. Again, regardless of what's you're actually thinking about accomplishing, how much you individually have going on, I do feel like you will be exuding a level of peace either way, especially due to your spiritual connection. And I want to say your approach to everything. But it's this feeling that even if you're not coming off stressed, there is a need to ground oneself, rebalance oneself out to a certain extent, so you're not rushing or just feeling a little bit more stressed than you're actually coming off, okay? But your inner voice is taking a highlight as well, and your mind is taking a focus. You could be channeling spiritual messages, to say the very least. Being drawn to this reading. What else do we have? The Tower card. So there is a vision of an ending, okay, for oneself, but Spirit saying, don't be surprised if one habit seems to be fading from your existence, from your day-to-day reality, or just being minimalized, even if it's not your intention. And we do see this as purposeful, a way to make your life a bit more healthy, okay, or more productive. And I do sense that some of you are thinking about a new job or a new investment, or both. You could be working towards that. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, you're very strong in your independence, if I could even say it. You're very wise in your moments of showing off, as well as your moments of retracting and just doing what you got to do in your hermit mode, right? And Spirit saying all of which is working to your advantage, okay? But the number 10 takes a huge focus as I just crossed the 10-minute line on the timestamp, even though I have to cut some of the video out, but 10 talks about completion, right? And you had 10-10, which is abundance and joy and I want to say peace all the meanwhile once again. But it's just a very busy next 48 where be realistic when it comes to what you know, once again, you can accomplish within each of the 2 days in the 48 hours altogether. And just take a deep breath and recognize that there are certain outside factors, once again, affecting you, your way of being, your energy, even your emotional state. And you're about to reconnect with somebody in the near future and bring in new people, places, and situations that are going to make your life more comfortable and just feel more successful. Okay? So allow for oneself to just breathe through it all and do what you can, period. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.